The old man held a massive syringe in his hands. He loaded it into the cannon barrel, then he sealed the hatch shut. He took aim at the whale that was ramming into the continent. With a thunderous blast, the syringe shot across the sky like a meteor. The old man stared ahead, his heart pounding. He could only hope this shot would hit the mark. The moment the syringe pierced the whale's skin, the sleeping drug flooded instantly into its body. The whale slowly closed its eyes and drifted off to sleep. It turned out the old man did all of this because of a promise. The whale's name was Laboon. He had loved music since he was young, but one day, while playing around, he got separated from his pod. From that point on, he drifted alone across the open sea, until one day, he crossed paths with a crew of pirates who loved to sing. Together, they filled countless days and nights with music. Laboon thought he had finally found a family, but to his surprise, the pirates left Laboon behind with the old man. They promised they would come back for him. Then they vanished into the far end of the ocean. Days kept passing. Laboon never saw them again, but he believed his friends were just on the other side of the continent. Maybe if he could break through it, he'd be reunited with them. So he started ramming into the red line again and again, even as his body was covered in wounds. He refused to stop. The old man watched, his heart breaking. He told Laboon that the pirate crew was never coming back, but hearing that didn't stop Laboon. If anything, he rammed even harder than before. The old man knew that if this kept up, Laboon would die. All he could do was sedate him to force him to sleep, but it was only a temporary fix. Once Laboon woke up, he'd start all over again. Making things worse, Luffy's crew was still trapped inside Laboon's stomach. The longer they stayed, the more dangerous it got. The stomach acid could dissolve them at any moment, and every ram brought the crew one step closer to death, so Luffy had to get them out as fast as possible. Before long, Laboon woke up again. Another sedative dart was fired, but after so many doses, Laboon seemed to have built up a resistance. The drug had no effect at all. To keep his crew safe, Luffy decided to try a completely different approach. He stretched his arm back tight and launched himself through the air like a spring. The moment he landed, Luffy wasted no time. He spun his arms at full speed like a pair of propellers. He knew Laboon's skin was incredibly tough, so he went straight for the eyes. But Laboon's defenses were beyond anything Luffy expected. The impact bounced Luffy right back through the air. As he watched Laboon sink back beneath the surface, Luffy finally understood. Laboon never wanted to hurt anyone. Everything he had done was simply to find his long-lost friends. That gave Luffy a new idea. He knew that song too, so he climbed up on a reef and started singing. When Laboon heard the familiar melody, he immediately surfaced. He could see that this wasn't the friend he remembered, but watching Luffy dance, clumsy, yet completely sincere, Laboon was moved to the core. A beam of light broke through. Laboon opened his massive mouth wide. Sunlight cut through the water and lit up the depths inside him. The crew knew Luffy had pulled it off. They gripped the mast tight and slowly sailed their way out of Laboon's stomach. Then Luffy picked up a paintbrush and painted his crew's flag right on Laboon's nose. He made Laboon a solemn promise. As long as Laboon stopped ramming the red line, they would come back one day to keep their word. And just like that, a friendship was born. After saying goodbye to Laboon, Luffy and his crew set sail once more.